Time to break him down as we say hello to Heath Evans on NFL Now. And, you know, you're smiling a little bit because I think you're still happy over Johnny Manziel's performance against the Cincinnati Bengals.
That's not true, Mark. Not true.
It's not true?
No.
Okay, well, he was smiling last week, I can tell you that. He does
I like
play.
being right, but I don't like seeing anyone fail.
Fair enough. Well,
Okay.
we'll see if he fails this weekend when he travels to Carolina to play the Panthers. And we've seen how good he has been in his collegiate career on the road, opposing crowds firing him up. I was at that Alabama game where he beat the Crimson Tide. Playing on the road in Carolina, does that give him a better opportunity for success this week?
No. Remember that Hail Mary he threw in Alabama, in Tuscaloosa, to kind of beat them late? Well, he tried that last week, you know, and then what happened? It was intercepted.
Hail
so
Mary,
it's
yeah.
just a different game. It's a different speed. It's a different level of competition. I actually was somewhat wrong last week. I thought he would play a little bit better than what he did. I thought he'd have some early success. And truth be told, he should have success versus Carolina's defense. Carolina's defense has been atrocious this year. It resembles nothing like last year. There's been plenty of space and room to throw the football. There's been plenty of opportunities to run the ball on that defense. So the intangibles that we know, or at least we thought we knew that Johnny would bring to the game, they should be accentuated this week. Based on what we saw last week, it might be more of the same, and then next week versus Baltimore, week 17, it'll get real ugly.
Should be an interesting test, though, because we saw from him in this game against the Bengals was so different than what we saw against the Bills. And I know it was late in the game against the Bills, but he stepped into his throws. He seemed more decisive in the pocket. It seemed like a different player.
Well, what happens when you get thrown in the middle of the game, which you're seeing right here in these highlights, is the defense freezes because there's a game plan for Brian Hoyer, who was not mobile, a true pocket passer. So, you know, initially Jim Schwartz, one of the good defensive minds in our business as well, went very vanilla and said, okay, obviously they're going to move the pocket. You saw guys trying to stay in their rush lanes. Johnny finds this and ends up getting a big touchdown run. But when you game plan for this type quarterback, the speed of the game for the defense picks up even more so. And that's what we saw last week. We'll see it again this week from Ron Rivera and his defense in Carolina. The scary thing is for Browns owner and management is that, to me, the speed of the game athletically overwhelmed number 2 Manziel last week. That's not a good thing because all of his elusiveness that we loved at Texas A&M, his ability to scramble and run away from defenders, last week he was eaten up by the speed of a number 1 defense in this league. And truth be told, you know, we look at the Bengals, that defense has been porous this year. You know, so Carolina, we'll see. Baltimore, I'm kind of licking my chops to watch that one. That will be scary.
You neutralize his speed. You neutralize a lot of the positive aspects he brings to his football game.
You neutralize everything that he does well.
Panthers win this one?
Give me the Panthers. Come on, Cam Newton. Give me something.
All right. I do want to mention Johnny Manziel. We'll throw him a little bit of a bone here. He is in some good company, losing his first start the way that he did, getting shut out. Bob Greasy and Troy Aikman also shut out in their first career starts. Hall of Famers.
Good luck, Johnny.
I'm just saying.